A new phone rumor is making its way through the tech community. It is a story about a device codenamed Project Moohan. Mashable recently published an article that pushed this rumor into the spotlight. Details in that piece have captured the imagination of smartphone enthusiasts. The journey from whispered rumor to physical product is long and winding. Many rumors fade away, but some are early glimpses of a company's next big move. Understanding that process is key to following fast-paced mobile technology. For anyone considering a new phone, these early whispers can offer valuable insight into what might be just around the corner. They can influence a decision to buy now or to wait. This video will carefully examine the Project Moohan rumor. We'll break down what the leak claims the device could be, look at the specific features and specifications reported. We'll consider the source of the information and how reliable it might be. By comparing these rumors to Samsung's past releases, we can find patterns that lend credibility or that cast doubt. This isn't just about one unconfirmed phone, it's about the ecosystem of leaks, speculation, and corporate strategy. It helps us see the bigger picture. You should care because Samsung is one of the largest and most influential smartphone makers. A new flagship can shift market dynamics, push competitors to react, and introduce new technologies that later become industry standards. Whether Project Moohan is a new foldable, a radical camera innovation, or a brand new device category, its arrival matters. At its core, Project Moohan is a code name. Technology companies use internal code names to refer to products in development. This helps maintain secrecy and prevent early leaks. Moohan likely means something internally, but publicly, it's a placeholder. The leak suggests this isn't a minor update or mid-range device. Rumors position Moohan as a significant high-end undertaking for Samsung, possibly the next major step in a flagship line, or the start of a brand new line. The core goal: push the boundaries of smartphone capabilities. Reported specs suggest leadership in performance, photography, possibly design. Not just incremental upgrades like a slightly faster processor or small camera tweak. Whispers point to more substantial innovations. A new form factor, a breakthrough in battery technology, deeper integration of advanced AI features. It's about creating a real wow factor. Market position appears squarely premium, top tier, competing with Apple's latest iPhones and other high-end Android flagships. Designed as a halo product to elevate perception of the whole Samsung brand. Showcase Samsung's technological prowess and innovation. Ripple positively across the product range, from entry-level phones to its most expensive foldables. Note how this info is framed. Details came through unofficial channels, common with big leaks, often originating inside the global supply chain where components are made and assembled. The info is pieced together like a puzzle. One leak about the screen, another about the camera sensor, a third about the processor. Journalists and analysts stitch these pieces into a speculative picture. Project Moohan is currently in that puzzle piece stage of its public life. The Mashable report, summarizing information from a notable tipster, paints a detailed picture of Project Moohan's potential hardware. The centerpiece of any modern smartphone is its display, and the leak suggests a large, vibrant screen. The report mentions a specific screen size that would place it among the larger flagship phones on the market. More importantly, it hints at a high refresh rate and significant peak brightness, crucial for smooth scrolling and excellent visibility in direct sunlight. The technology behind the panel is expected to be Samsung's own latest generation AMOLED, which is known for its deep blacks and rich colors. These screen details suggest a focus on a premium media consumption experience. Under the hood, the rumor points to a top-of-the-line processor. The specific chip is not named, but it is described as a next-generation chipset, which could be either a future Qualcomm Snapdragon or Samsung's own Exynos equivalent. A fast processor is the engine of the phone, and this choice would ensure that Project Moohan can handle demanding applications. High-end mobile gaming and advanced computational tasks with ease. This is often paired with a generous amount of RAM. The leak suggests multiple configurations will be available, providing ample memory for multitasking. Furthermore, the report talks about a significant new feature, extremely fast charging, which would minimize downtime and keep the device powered up. The camera system is another area where Project Moohan is rumored to make a significant leap. Samsung has a history of competing aggressively on camera technology, and this device appears to continue that trend. The leak describes a multi-lens setup on the rear, potentially with a high megapixel main sensor. It also hints at improvements in the underlying camera software and image processing. This could include new AI-powered features designed to enhance photo quality in challenging lighting conditions, improve video stabilization, or offer creative shooting modes. Section 4. The source and its credibility. The information about Project Moohan did not come from Samsung. It came from a source commonly known as a tipster or leaker, reported by Mashable and other tech news outlets. Understanding the source is critical to assessing the validity of the rumor. In the world of tech journalism, tipsters often have access to inside information from supply chain contacts, from internal documents, from sources within a company. They build a reputation over time by providing accurate information ahead of official announcements. Some leakers are known for a high accuracy rate, others are more speculative. To judge this leak, look at the tipster's track record. Has this source been correct about Samsung products in the past? Did they predict specs or release dates for previous Galaxy phones? A consistent history of accuracy strengthens current claims. If the source has a mixed record, if they are relatively new or unknown, treat the information with higher skepticism. Remember, even reliable sources can be wrong sometimes. The product development process is fluid. Samsung often tests multiple prototypes with different components. A leak might describe one prototype accurately. It might not represent the final production version. A late decision could switch to a different camera sensor or change to a different processor, or even cancel the project entirely. So a leak is a snapshot in time, not a guarantee of the final product. Samsung's official stance is usually silence. Companies rarely comment on rumors about unannounced products. They prefer to control the narrative, reveal information on their own terms at big launch events. Until Samsung confirms Project Moohan or a device matching its description, everything stays in the realm of speculation. The company's silence is not confirmation or denial. It's standard procedure. The next official word will likely be an invitation to an unpacked event or similar official announcement. Section 5. Contextualizing Moohan, Samsung's historical patterns. To better understand the potential reality of Project Moohan, it helps to look at Samsung's history. Samsung's product release strategy has followed certain predictable patterns over the years. The company typically updates its flagship lines, such as the Galaxy S series, the Galaxy Z Fold series, the Galaxy Z Flip series, on a regular annual cycle. These updates often bring iterative but meaningful improvements in key areas. For example, each new Galaxy S phone usually features the latest processor available, an upgraded camera system, and refinements to the display technology. However, Samsung is also known for making bold, market-defining moves. The introduction of the original Galaxy Note created the phablet category, a move that was initially questioned but ultimately proved to be massively successful. More recently, Samsung has invested heavily in foldable screen technology, taking a significant risk to pioneer the Galaxy Fold and Galaxy Flip devices. These products were not just simple upgrades, they introduced entirely new form factors and ways of using a smartphone. If Project Moohan is more than just the next Galaxy S phone, it could represent one of these bigger, more ambitious leaps, similar to the jump from a standard phone to a foldable one. The codename itself offers a clue. Samsung often uses evocative codenames for its most ambitious projects. For instance, its first foldable phone was reportedly codenamed Winner. While we do not know the meaning of Moohan, the fact that it has a distinct codename that has leaked publicly suggests it is a project of some significance within the company. Minor refreshes or mid-range devices rarely generate this level of internal and external buzz. This pattern suggests that, whatever it is, Samsung views Project Moohan as a major initiative. It fits the historical mold of a project intended to make a statement in the market. Section 6. Potential strengths and inherent risks. If Project Moohan becomes a real product and matches the leaked specifications, its strengths would be immediately apparent. The primary strength would be its raw performance. Next-generation processor, ample RAM, together making it one of the fastest and most powerful phones on the market. Power users, mobile gamers, anyone who demands a lag-free experience. A state-of-the-art camera system. Consumers who prioritize photography, photo capabilities, video capabilities, a potential competitive advantage. Another potential strength, overall user experience. Large, bright, high refresh rate display, extremely fast charging, improved media viewing quality, reduced battery anxiety, a stunning visual experience, a phone that can be recharged in minutes. If AI rumors are true, smarter software, more personalized experiences, more helpful tools and assistance. Combined features create a powerful, pleasurable daily device, strengthening loyalty. However, significant risks and doubts remain. Risk. The rumors could be wrong or incomplete. Final product might have different specifications, or the project could be canceled altogether. Biggest risk, price. Cutting-edge tech is expensive to produce. Samsung must set a premium price without alienating a large portion of the market. If price is too high, sales may be disappointing. Market competition is constant. Apple, Google, other Android manufacturers, they're all working on next-generation devices. Project Moohan must offer a clear, differentiating value proposition. If competitors match or surpass its features at launch, impact is diminished. Final risk, execution. Novel hinge design, brand new camera sensor, early reliability issues possible. A flawless launch is critical. Hardware or software problems could tarnish the phone's reputation. Section 7. The road ahead, launch windows and final thoughts. So, when might we see this rumored device? The leak reported by Mashable provides a potential launch window. To narrow this down, we can look at Samsung's typical event calendar. The company has two major launch periods each year. Galaxy S, first quarter, February, March. Foldables and other late-year devices, August, September. If Project Moohan is the next Galaxy S, a spring 2026 launch would be likely. If it's a new foldable, if it's a separate flagship line, it could arrive sooner or later, possibly at a dedicated event. What should you watch for next? First, the flow of more leaks. As a launch gets closer, leak volume and detail increase. Look for corroborating reports from other reliable tipsters. Leaked photos of the device, component schematics, regulatory filings. These are strong indicators a product is real and nearing release. Second, keep an eye out for official communication from Samsung. The company will eventually send out press invitations for a launch event, often with a cryptic teaser that hints at the product's main feature. This is the most definitive sign that a launch is imminent. For content creators planning to cover this story, the brief included specific constraints. Music from the YouTube audio library. 16:9 aspect ratio. Target length approximately 7 minutes. No subtitles. In conclusion, Project Moohan is a fascinating and significant rumor. Mashable's leak is compelling, but maintain a balanced perspective. It is not yet official. The rumors suggest a powerful, feature-rich device that could be a strong contender in the premium market. Until Samsung makes an official announcement, it remains just a picture. Our advice: stay informed but be patient.